Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Railroad Corporation. As we continue our run here with this just fun game. I think it's kind of a cool, fun little game. I felt like playing a train game, and this is the one that drew my attention. So I think I've mentioned a couple times already, there is a Railroad Corporation 2 coming up later this year. So if this one does seem to be one that I enjoy, which so far I'm enjoying it, there's a good chance I will try that one out as well at some point. But we're currently running a mission here, trying to ultimately get textiles, get clothing. What is the actual? Let me just read it better here. It doesn't show it here, but at some point we want to get clothing transported. We're not doing clothing yet. We're trying to just get some money first. So we've got coal mine, we've got the logging, we've got the wheat field, all of those coming to Knoxville because we can get some money from those just to get us some profits. So we're already profitable on the coal mine one. The other two are getting there just to make sure we have some money coming in. And I think that's going to be good. I think first thing we're going to do here at the beginning of this is we're going to go ahead and come back in here. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, it's 20,000 bucks. I forgot about that. But I do want to get the research set up. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Get the research set up. It's going to ding us a little bit of money, but ultimately I want to get something going here. Let me just pause for a second so I think about this. I mean, we're running this train setup. I mean, eventually we want to get the John Bull, probably. But we're going to double down on the locomotive, the best friend for a little bit longer, I think. And then we can worry about the John Bull here. So let's go ahead and just start these two researches here. We'll just go ahead and put... we'll leave the one there, and then we're just going to get this one done quicker. Just put the rest of those there, and then we can switch them back over there once that gets done. I don't know if that's the right way to do that, but I'm okay with that. At some point, we do want to purchase the textile factory, which is... Not sure where. Over there. Clothes factory. That's a very expensive purchase, so we're not there yet. We just got to get some profits from our trains. Should start getting profitable on the grain here very soon. Again, already... Okay, there we go. We're already profitable on the grain. Already profitable, of course, on the this, and then of course the lumber is, or the wood is not too far off. I do want to get a passenger line set up to Chattanooga, so I think that's probably going to be our next thing to set up. Oh, we do have a couple options here. Ooh, I like the fact that we can... Construction is just cheaper. So I do think we go ahead and hire you. I'm not sure about you. Not sure if I need you yet. Well, we'll see. Maybe I do. Office space 40. Yeah, we're fine, I think, so far. I mean, we could just hire you just to hire you, but I don't know if it feels like the right move. So we're going to get to keep the person we got. I like that fact that we're running people that actually are kind of what we're looking for. All right, we're just going to go ahead and bring you over this way. A little bit of a stutter there. What is going on, game? And get you the rest of the way. Get that going. That game was lagging for a second there. We do have the ability to set railroad directions and things, which I'm not sure. We haven't quite gotten to anything that felt like it needs it yet. So I'm not worried about it just yet. We're going to go ahead and buy another best friend. Got to have plenty of best friends. We're going to go ahead and add a station to Chattanooga. And we're going to add a station in Knoxville. And in Knoxville, we load up, again, however many people. Doesn't ding us too much. I think we could get by with 3. It's not massive loss. Although, honestly, we don't have that many people here. We've only got 5. So we'll just do the 2. And then we'll unload those in Chattanooga. And in Chattanooga, we'll load up a couple people and bring them back to Knoxville. How long does it take to produce? 40 seconds. I mean, it's possible we could have had enough. You know what? We might as well. I think that there actually is a good potential that we're going to have plenty here for all of these by the time we get back and forth. And we'll go ahead and do that. We should check our trains. Do we have any way to see their repair from here? It doesn't look like it. You're at 75%. We might actually want you to go ahead and repair. Yeah, sorry, save. You are also kind of around that 75%, so we're probably going to have you repair as well. You're at 78. Let's just have everybody just repair once, just while I'm thinking about it. And you're fine. Obviously, we just bought you. All right, so that should get us a little bit of money. I mean, it's going to be expensive up front, but we should get us some money. There's our research on that. And let's just go ahead and finish this off, just so we know that our locomotive best friend is done as it's going to be. Does add some time to our kind of the age, so that's going to help us with the repair. You know, not needing to repair as much. Obviously, the repairs are going to be a little bit queued up here, but maybe that was not the right move, but we'll go with it. Got a good chunk of money from the ore. That's really getting us some money. Or the coal, I should say. Sorry, coal. We're doing all right, though. Profits coming in. Do we got more people we can hire? Oh, you require a lot of square meters. So I can see the value of her. But I just feel like I want somebody who's more useful at some point. We'll just wait. I don't know if we have to rush that. Less than 1,000 days. So 3 years, basically, to get all of this done. All right, so everything's profitable again except for the passenger line. What else do you actually still, you also want wood and things. So we could just push the wood over there. Although, honestly, we're actually starting to drain it faster than we can produce. The coal, however, would not be bad to kind of move this way to get some more something. Or the wheat to get the food. That actually might be better. Especially since the food sells for a lot there. That might be better. How much wheat do we actually produce? Well, looks like we're going to be able to produce enough food to actually potentially do both. So I think we actually go ahead and have you come down here. Collides with other structures. Oh, that's what we want. We want it right there, right? Confirm. And we want to get us another train. And we want this train to go to Cookville. And just go. And once you get to Cookville, we'll figure it out. Okay, I like that. It'd be very easy to get from Cleveland to here, but okay, we do have enough stockpile. It actually is resupplying pretty quickly, so we could do this connection here as well. Probably. Got another person we can hire. Employee salary plus 40%. I still don't like any of these right now. Keep waiting, I suppose. Don't know if we have to rush that. Yeah, I mean, lumber to here. I mean, it is not as valuable right now. It looks like it's going down on value. There's not a lot of demand, I should say. But there is some demand, and it's still worth more than what we would pay for it here. So let's just do another one here. I mean, it's going to be kind of expensive because of the bridge. But it gives us another kind of connection point here. And I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Buy this. We're going to send you to Cleveland. Go. And we should already have our guy over there in Cookville, and I just haven't done anything with you. Oh, nope, you're actually going right now. You were waiting for the train track to finish being empty. All right, so once you get to Cookville, you're going to load up some grain. Again, I think we can do 2 without too much loss. And then you're going to go to Chattanooga. And you're going to unload... sorry, wrong one. Unload the grain here. And then load... No, we're not going to load any meat yet. We're going to just develop them, make the meat. And then we'll figure out how to get the meat to Knoxville in a moment. We'll do that as a separate line. Man, this coal one is just absolutely making tons of money. I mean, all I have to do is to make a connection here, and it could actually get all the way to Chattanooga as well to get coal from there. All right, we still haven't even made the... We got to get to Atlanta. Where's Atlanta? Atlanta's down here. Still got a long ways to go before we even get that going. Research is done. Okay, I've been delayed. So, do we just go and get the John Bull? We might as well. I'm just going to put everybody into that. Obviously, there's nothing else to do anyway, so we'll get that rolling. All right, we're really low on money. I probably should be a little bit more patient and not go too crazy on some of these other things right now. Probably speed things up. Keep forgetting that for some reason it slows it down every time I go into some of those menus. Getting the coal line here might be a really smart move. It would have to wait every once in a while because of the logging train, but it's worth so much money. As well as, of course, getting the meat coming back to Knoxville. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I need to check my trains. You know what? I wasn't going to do the whole repair thing all the time, but as I'm kind of thinking about it, I'm going to forget about it. Unless it gives me a warning. You know what? I'm not going to do it because I'm actually kind of curious if it'll give me a warning. Because I'm hoping it does. Oh, you know what? I can see the icons here. Oh, they're still green. I bet if we wait till they're like yellow or red or something like that, that's probably our signal. Construction. Oh, okay. I like you. You're not as good as this guy, but we can fit you in what we got. That gets us our 3 people and just gives us just less construction costs, which is great. So that gets us that taken care of. I mean, we're still a little bit low on money, but let's go ahead and get this railroad done. Looks like we can do just that right there. Very simple and easy. We're going to go ahead and get us a train. Send it to, go to Murphy. And in Murphy, load, and again, however much coal you can get. Looks like 2 without too much trouble. And then at a station, you're going to go to Chattanooga, where you're going to unload said coal. And that'll be your job. Go. That should be pretty profitable pretty fast, because that was actually really cheap to set up. Just buying the train mostly. T6 have been doing that for 30 days. Where are you, T6? What? Did I mess up your... Oh, I just sent you to Cleveland. Thank you for reminding me. That's really helpful. You are going to load logging. Looks like just 2. And add a thing to chat. I'm really glad it said that, because I totally forgot about it. I should have set it up to begin with, but that's all right. And we'll just do that. I wonder... Can we temporarily transport stuff here even though it doesn't need it? Can we like store stuff here? I wonder if that's a thing. Like if we were to load, I bet you can't, right? It would feel like it would be weird unless we can build warehouses. Like could we load meat here and unload it here? No, because it just doesn't need it. It doesn't have no demand for that. Well, it's interesting to see that these things are starting to get demand. I guess they're starting to build up a little bit as like cities. All right, we'll go ahead and do that one. I wonder if we can build a warehouse here, right? Just a coal warehouse. It's the only thing that I see there. Unless there's like another option to build like a actual warehouse, city hall. I don't know. Maybe there is at some point. Feels like it'd be a smart thing to be able to just kind of have a way station, just drop stuff off to have the next train take it somewhere else. Instead of having trains just fill up. Like right now, I'd have to have a train that just goes all the way across the line. It might get held up a lot. Cleveland now demands passengers. Oh, nice. Well, in that case, T6 can then load passengers. And I can do 3. Actually, we're going to do 2 because that's probably not going to resupply super fast, considering we're getting 2 different sources. And we'll just unload passengers here. Do a little bit of that just to kind of make the train more useful. It's cool that these cities are starting to develop and actually have more needs. I was not really expecting that, but it does make sense. Can we upgrade a train? Just like say, hey, go replace you with a thing. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to go to here, for example. I mean, maybe once we have a train to upgrade, we can. Do the same routes for multiple things, which is kind of cool. I still need the route for the meat to Knoxville, and so I guess we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Honestly, what we should do is probably do our Chattanooga passenger train. Get rid of a passenger in Chattanooga and in Knoxville, and load up a meat. Will that slow you down too much? It slows you down a bit. You know, since we're already doing passengers between Cleveland and here, let's just do that. Not slow you down too much. And then we're going to unload the meat here. That should be okay. And then in Cleveland... Oh, Chattanooga now demands meat, which is weird because it has its own meat. In Cleveland, which one was the Cleveland one, which is T6? Yep. We're going to... we might just add a passenger here in Cleveland. I mean, it slows you down a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. It's a pretty short trip. And then we can unload 1 passenger here. Just to kind of get a little bit of extra something going. Maybe it's not a smart move. Maybe it is. I don't know. Trains I can see starting to getting it a little bit. I keep doing that. Sorry. I need to figure out how to not tab over anymore. I apologize. We got people we can hire, but I don't think we need to hire anybody right now. I think we're happy with the people we got. Do have research completed, so we can get the John Bull now And we might as well start researching on this so it's just ready for whatever's next. Although it is going to cost us some money. Let's just go with whatever's cheap. Get some aging. Sure. And just get that knocked out. And we'll figure it out from there. We do have enough money to buy the textile factory though, right? How much was that? Yeah, we do. It's going to cost us some upkeep though. That might not be smart until we can actually get it supplied. So to get it supplied, we need leather and textile. We can get leather from Chattanooga. We can add that to the... We might even need a second train for that. Oh, it needs grain, which is getting from Cookville. So it's actually got a stockpile of this already. And then we need to get some textiles. Coming from... All right, I'm assuming the cotton needs to be turned into... Yeah. So we got to go to Nashville to get the textiles. Oh, we need to purchase... Oh, I misunderstood. We need to purchase the textile factory, not the clothing factory. So is Nashville the only textile? I mean, there's one down here in Atlanta, which it does say we want to do the thing in Atlanta at some point, right? So more than likely, we just need to get a train down to here because obviously we can't just go down there. We need to get a train down to here and buy that. I mean, I feel like going to the mountains, it's fine, but I might bring the Chattanooga down or something like that, or maybe even just coming off Cleveland. Bring that down here. Let's come from Chattanooga. Come down to here. I kind of want it to be kind of straight. There we go. So we got that now. And then we just got to make our way over this way. Probably go to Cedartown first, because why not? And now go to Atlanta. Okay. The price is the same here for both of these. 1,300, 1,300. Yeah, there's just no difference, right? I mean, we could have multiple trains going. Do we need multiple trains going? I don't know. But really just need the one from Cedartown to Atlanta just rolling. So let's get us another train. Could buy us a John Bull now. Kind of just feel like maybe we could. Just more expensive. Okay, let's look at this. More expensive. Slightly more horsepower. A lot more pulling weight. Slower max speed currently. But it can pull more, so it's probably going to be able to degrade slower, right? It's not going to have as... It's actually max mileage is pretty low too. Fuel consumption is pretty high. It's just not very upgraded, right? But, I don't know. I just kind of want to get one. So we're going to have you go to Cedartown. And load up cotton. Man, you can load up a lot of cotton. Looks like you can load up 4 without doing too much trouble. Okay. And then go to Atlanta, where you're going to unload said cotton. Tell us how long this trip's going to take. Don't see that anywhere. It would be cool if it did, so I'd know if there's going to be enough cotton produced here to be able to come back again, right? I don't think we need to unload anything here to bring it back yet. So we're just going to do that and let you go on your merry way. All right, we're starting to get a little bit low on repairs here, so let's go ahead and have you repair the next time you come back to Knoxville. You're sub 50%, so that feels like that makes sense to me. All right, so we do want to buy the textile factory, right? That's a thing, that's the post office. Back there. 72,000 bucks. All right, we can buy that right now. We're still profitable on everything, right? Yeah, we're very profitable, so feels like buying this makes a lot of sense. City market, what is that? Ah. All right, so we have this. I'm assuming that means we're going to get more money from it. All right, well, we'll wait. Obviously, we got to wait for that thing to get kind of finished. I mean, if we're not building any more railroads, I could see the argument for firing the guys that give you a discount for rail lines. But for right now, I'm going to leave them in place. All right, you're still... Knoxville, you should be still getting repaired. You're 69, that's fine. 64, that's all good. Oh, research is done. Let's definitely start working on some of these other ones. Honestly, I think I'm just going to put in a couple of them. We got a little bit of money here. Just kind of max out our John Bull here a bit. Cool. I'm happy with that. All right. Mr. John Bull, are you making your way down? Yep, there you are. You actually made it. Good job. Got our cotton loaded up. Nice. And now we can get a train that gets the textile all the way up to here to turn into clothes. And then where do the clothes need to be delivered? Back to Atlanta? Looks like back to Atlanta. So this is going to be a doozy of a route. Okay. We might want the faster train for this, right? Just because I mean, the John Bull's cool, but it's not fast enough yet because we don't have the research on it. So I think we're going to do a best friend. Although John Bull can pull more, so maybe it's just ultimately more efficient. No, let's stick with the John Bull. I think I changed my mind. I corrected myself. We could load up some passengers. I mean, we might as well. So in Knoxville, do we have enough passengers to do so? We do have 10 in stock. So, which sounds weird to say. We have 10 people in stock. I'm sorry, sir. We're out of stock of that. Let's load up some people. And ultimately some clothes, but we're not there yet. Actually, you know what? We're going to add the station Atlanta. Let's go to Atlanta first. And just have you start working that way. Because if I start loading the clothes up now, you're not going to have any. So, kind of just want to say you go there. And in Atlanta, go ahead and load up. Definitely a couple tons of that. Can we load any more people? Get rid of those. It's actually not bad. 2 clothes and 1 person. Nashville mayor wants to develop the tourism business in his city. He has offered a grant to the first railroad company that can transport enough tourists to his city. I read such an advertisement today is in the Corporation Times. And you know what? This is a great opportunity for us to make more money and for you personally to gain experience in a passenger transportation. Okay, fair enough. Moreover, we're the only railroad company in this region. However, if it is not necessary to do this, you're free to make your own decisions. I mean, we already got passenger stuff going, so I think that makes sense. All right, this feels like this is pretty good. And then we're going to unload in Atlanta any clothes that we have. Actually, let me back that up. We're going to unload here the 2 fabrics and the passenger. And then here we're going to load up clothes. And probably a passenger. Looks like we can maybe do 2. Let's just do 1. Just to get a little kind of cursory kind of stuff going. And then we'll unload everything there. All right. And that looks good. Should be going to Atlanta first. I'm happy with that. And then it said Nashville, I believe. 50 tourists transported to Nashville. Wow. All right. Where are we going to get those from? Who has the best supply of tourists? Actually, Cookville would be pretty easy because we're not doing anything with those tourists right now anyway. Just an easy... I mean, we actually might need to do multiple, come to think of it. I wonder if there's going to be a research that allows us to put more... I think I've asked that before. More length on some of our stuff. All right, let's get that going. We don't have a lot of money right now. So... yeah. Oh, T1's been doing nothing? Really? Why has T1 been doing nothing? Are you out of... no. Oh, it's not demanded anymore. Oh! Okay. Well, you know what? Then you go to Cookville. Let's get rid of this one. You can be our passenger transport then. You're going to get rid of those. Go to Cookville and load up people. Sure, 3 people. And then go to Nashville. I did not realize that they were like those could go away. I guess if they can be added, there's no reason why they can't go away. That makes perfect sense. And then we're going to unload people there. I mean, we could, I guess, bring passengers back and forth, so we might as well. All right, cool. A little bit of a transportation. Oh, it does it. Can we just get rid of the cargo? Is there a way? Oh, yeah, we can. Let's just remove the cargo. I mean, we might have lost some money on it, but I don't think it's a problem. We do want you to get... we're going to buy... let me get some service stations somewhere. there's a lot of trains coming to Cookville, so maybe we can add a service station here. Just because there's a few trains that come here but don't go anywhere else, so such as T1 just now. So in T1 is a repair once. All right, I'm okay with that. You need to get a repair as well whenever you get back. You need to repair at some point as well whenever you get back. And that should take care of at least most of our trains. Still got a couple trains that are very, very under profit right now. But what is wrong with you, Cedartown? Waiting for a free track. Where are you currently? You're down here, so just waiting for T9 to get through so that you can go on that little merry way, which is fine. I mean, he is a little bit slower because of all these pulling. Maybe it was a mistake, but should be all right. He'll get where he needs to go. I don't think we've dropped off any yet, have we? So we're currently not great on the money. Money's a little bit tight right now. Are we going to build any more railroads? Tracks? Because we could fire some of the people that we just don't need that are giving us boosts for railroad tracks. Actually, some demand for mail in a few places now. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I get it. We'd have to set up more trains to get some of that, though. Really, we just need trains that can pull a lot of things. We're obviously very early in the train era, so not in a hurry to necessarily worry about that. Let's just go ahead and get, I guess, this one done. Definitely want to make sure that we get these done, because I think we've already spent the money on them, so if we roll into the mission and we haven't finished them, that's probably not good for us. All right, so as soon as T1 gets repaired, it should start doing some people. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get 50 tourists here. So I haven't done any close, and that's coming from T9. So T9's there. It feels slower than I was expecting, I'm not going to lie. 27 shouldn't be that slow, though, should it? Cargo's unloading. Don't see any other issues at the moment. The cotton thing is actually currently losing us a significant amount of money. Is that because we own it? We're not actually getting the sale price for it? That's exactly what it is. So we're actually, but what's going to happen is that we're going to gain the money from, we're not having to buy the textiles themselves. So once the T9 gets all the way up here, which is apparently going to take a while. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Where are you at, T9? Oh, you actually made it to Knoxville. So that should have gotten us some money from that. Oh, we need leather. We need leather. I totally forgot about the leather. Although, no, we don't. What am I saying? This is just for textile. Textile comes into here. Yeah, we still need leather. Shouldn't you have textile, though? Being dropped off? Did I mess something up? Cargo is loading. So you're waiting for clothes, but we're not going to have any clothes. But why did you not drop off? Oh, there's the textiles. Why does City Hall have the textiles? Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I'm understanding. We want to do this. And we want to unload. Ah, see, I did it wrong. I misunderstood what that was doing for us. Okay, that makes more sense. And in Atlanta, are we doing the clothes into the, sorry, not there. Yeah, into the textile. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm glad I figured that out. And then the only other thing we need to do is we do have to get some leather. And we're going to get leather from Chattanooga. So who's going to Chattanooga and Knoxville? Is that you? Yes. So you're currently doing food and one passenger. We need to get some leather. It's going to slow you down too much. Honestly, we might just give up on the passengers at this point. Food and leather might be plenty. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. We want to go here and unload at the clothes factory the leather. Actually, you know what? The food. We don't even need the food. We're just going to do the leather. We need to get this rolling. That is our most important thing right now. All right. What do I do? How do I get... Is there a way... I wish there was a way to unload these just right away. Where are you going? You're going to Knoxville. So in Knoxville, we're going to unload 2 passengers and some meat temporarily. And then we can get rid of those. Okay, that works. All right, so still doing the passengers, but we're also doing the leather. That's good. You're still doing that. So again, this is going to stay unprofitable for us, but that's okay because we're getting profit from everything else essentially. We're up to 11 tourists. That's not bad. I think we'll have that finished in time. And then you just going to finish that up. Just get it done, and then we'll figure out what else well, you know, let's just do a couple less. Power, speed, reliability, and that'll work for now. Chattanooga no longer demand wood, so wherever our wood to Chattanooga line is, which one? Not that one. That one no longer demands wood. So we don't need to get any more wood here. Download that. I mean, I hate doing this, but I guess we're going to remove the cargo here. And then in Cleveland, we're going to load up probably just an extra passenger at this point, or mail. You know what? Let's do some mail. No, definitely not 2 things of mail. And then in Chattanooga, we're going to unload some mail. Let's see what that does for us. We haven't done any mail yet. Pulling mask for our John Bull has been completed. All right, we're going to... Oh, we're actually way over time. We're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll see if we can finish up this mission and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.